up guys? I hope you all are doing amazing. It has been so long since I've uploaded. I think all of February I made one video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. My life has been crazy. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff. Hopefully I'm back. I'm gonna try to upload every Sunday. Go back to that consistent one video per week. This is super crazy. So I haven't posted in a long time, but every now and then I'll still check my YouTube analytics. Guys, we're at 986 subscribers as we speak. We are so close to the goal of 1K, so close. It's so awesome just seeing, even though I wasn't posting, that people were still watching my videos and still supporting, commenting and stuff. That's awesome. It makes me super, super happy. So thank you so much. If you've been here since like the first 10 subscribers, shout out to you, or even the first 100, shout out to you. We're almost at 1,000. And I know it's not a crazy, like huge amount, but it means a lot to me. In celebration of almost hitting 1K, drop a like, guys. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Other than that, I hope you all are doing freaking amazing. Enjoy the video, guys. So today, what we're going to talk about is my 6-month review / ownership of the 370Z Nismo. I bought this car in, I think, late August, early September. Check out that video if you haven't already of the day I bought it. That was super, super awesome. I've owned the car for a little over 6 months now, and I just want to share with you guys my experience, the drive, the maintenance, the reliability, power, how I liked it, what things I don't like, things I hate, and things I really love. So for starters, this is a 2016 370Z Nismo in the silver. I bought it with about 25,000 miles on it. Right now it has about 35-ish, 34, so I put about 10,000 miles on it or so. Everything is pretty much stock on the car. I do have like the carbon fiber door handles, the side skirts, the beautiful Tomei. I installed a backup camera. I've done little things here and there, but nothing too crazy to the car. So overall, the car is still pretty stock. In terms of mods, there's not really much there, just little things. And if you want to go watch those, I've done all the mods on my channel. So let's talk about why I bought this car initially. I've always been, I guess, like a Nissan fanboy. As most Z owners are, I wanted a GTR. But the thing was, yeah, you can find them for about 45 to 55,000. I was looking at the 09s and 10s, and I was really trying to squeeze into one, but maintenance would have been super, super expensive. But then this car came around. It was in Houston, Texas. It was a great deal, like low miles, one owner, clean Carfax, and I went to go check it out, drive it, and I loved it. I honestly fell in love with the car, and that's why I bought it. Yes, the GTR dreams are still there, and one day it will happen, but for now, I love this car. The biggest seller to me was I really wanted a manual transmission. Just driving a Z in manual changes the entire game. I wasn't particularly looking for a Nismo, but like I said, this one was just such a good deal, I couldn't pass up on it. For me, drive is the most important thing. I don't really care about tech, interior, all that stuff. The only thing I wanted was nice seats, and this has like the Recaro bucket seats. But other than that, the most fun part about a Z is literally the drive. It handles so well. It feels quick. When you step on it, you definitely feel it. It's not the fastest out there, but it's quick enough. You get compliments. Like, I get a decent amount of compliments on my car, more than I would have expected, which is awesome as well. And I get to make content, so that's even better. So like I said, I've owned the car for about 6 months or so now, and I've put about 9,000 miles on it. I daily my Z. I commute to work about 20 miles there and then 20 miles back. So I drive my car about 50 miles a day, and it's a manual in Houston traffic, which sucks. And the Nismo suspension it's honestly a recipe for disaster, right? But honestly, it's not that bad. In terms of functionality and ergonomics, I think it's really, really practical. Although there isn't much space there, I don't really do much. I just do my normal grocery shopping every week, and that's about it. All of the negatives that you might find in dailying this car, I don't mind at all. Some of the other things that I really like about the car are, I know this isn't part of the Nismo itself specifically, but the Tomei exhaust. I don't know if you guys can hear it right now, but that's honestly my favorite mod I've done so far, and I love it. I think the Z community is pretty cool. I always see like 350Zs or 370Zs on the street, and I wave to them. Granted, most of the times they don't wave back to me, and they probably think I'm really weird, but I think it's cool just like being part of like, yo, we drive the same car, we have similar interests. We could probably be best friends, to be honest. We've touched on practicality, functionality, ergonomics of the car. One thing I did miss is the gas mileage. So I think I'm averaging about 24 miles per gallon right now, which isn't too bad. Honestly, in my Genesis, I was averaging about like 24, and that was a 4-cylinder. Before the Z, I had a Hyundai Genesis Coupe 2.0T. I have a bunch of videos on my channel, go check those out. This car handles so much better, there's a lot more power, so definitely an upgrade there if you're looking to buy this car, or if you own a Genesis Coupe and you're looking to switch to another car. I'm going down my parking garage right now, and it's 7 flights. and I hate driving in circles over and over. It's so annoying. Let's move on to maintenance for the Z. So in the past 6 months or so, the only thing I've done is one oil change, and that's about it. Honestly, I've only done one oil change. I did it by myself. I made a video on that as well. That wasn't hard at all. The car came with pretty much brand new tires, so I haven't had to replace them yet. The tread isn't that bad. I don't do anything crazy in my car, so that's honestly probably why. I don't race or do burnouts or anything. From what I've heard from other people that have owned their Zs longer than mine, the cost to maintain this car isn't expensive at all. At the end of the day, it is a Nissan, so it isn't that expensive, which is a plus. These are the seats that I mentioned earlier. This is probably my favorite part about the car. While we're inside driving around, some of the things that I don't really like are, I feel like all of this is really outdated. Honestly, this car is really outdated. We all know that for a fact. The 370Z has been out for 11 years, and that needs to go. All this is really outdated. I think the interior is really outdated. This is aftermarket. If you saw what it looked like before, it looks bad. Everything just really looks outdated, and that's something that I would love to change about this car, but we know they're not going to, especially with the 400Z being announced recently by Nissan. I'm really excited to see what that'll be like. That should be interesting because it's been 11 years since they released the car. The interior, I think, is definitely the worst part about this car, and there's no tech. Like, mine didn't even come with a backup camera until I installed one. There's literally zero tech in this car. But I guess that's not what you buy it for. MSRP brand new of this car is like $45,000 to $50,000, and to get a pretty mediocre interior like this kind of sucks. Luckily, most of you guys have bought it used like I did, and it's a way better bargain that way because, oh my god, these roads. So hopefully in like the upcoming videos, I can get a GoPro and get like a POV driving video of you guys. I don't know where I'm gonna go around Houston because there isn't like nice roads to drive on, but I'll find some. I definitely want to get a POV video so you guys can see just what the driving is like of this car. I can sit here and tell you guys, oh, it's so fun, it's amazing, but until you actually do it, you don't really know what I mean or what I'm talking about, or vice versa. If I told you how crappy it is, you wouldn't understand. Future plans, I'm not honestly sure yet, just because things are constantly changing in my life. So I can't give you guys a definite answer right now. So I'll give you guys some options that I've considered. Number one would be to put a supercharger or a turbo in this car, so boost it, and hopefully get around 400, 450 wheel horsepower. That would be awesome. Number two is to kind of do more of the visual stuff, maybe like bags, wrap, get nice wheels, but then for performance wise, just get full exhaust, headers, maybe a tune, intakes, like that kind of thing. Option three is to just sell the Z. I know it sounds crazy, but to sell the Z and get another car. I'm not sure what car exactly yet, but I do love experiencing new cars. So before we go inside and conclude this video, I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I don't really like about this car on the outside. I think the biggest thing that I hate about this car is the fact that if you press this button, try to lift it up, it won't lift up. I'm sure you guys know about this already, but you literally have to do these at the same time. So if I put my camera down, maybe do this, left hand, raise, then it'll lift. You literally have to have two hands. So it's really annoying when you're carrying groceries or anything. That part's really annoying. I know you can get the penny trick and fix it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But that is something that really bothered me. I don't know why Nissan didn't fix that. The other thing was, this didn't come like this. It came with just a blank reflector. I don't know why Nissan would do that as well. Just little things like that. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just annoying on why Nissan would do that. Also, another thing is, I wish they had kind of more white lights. Instead of HIDs, I feel like they should put LEDs in this car, especially for, as the cars are getting newer, they all have LEDs, but this car still has HIDs in it. There's not anything unexpected or anything that's surprising that'll get you, I guess. Like, you know what you're getting when you get this car. It's very direct. It's a small coupe that doesn't have a lot of space. It's not refined at all. It's very like old technology, outdated, whatever you might say. So you know what you're getting when you buy this car, and I expected all of that, so there's nothing surprised me. Closing thoughts, final comments on everything that we've talked about so far. If you're looking for a car in the 25K to 30K price range, I would highly recommend the Z, not because I own it. I know I'm a little biased, but compared to a lot of the cars in that price range, I was driving all those cars. I was looking at all those cars as well. I feel like this is the most versatile, most well-rounded car in that price range. It looks good, it's fast, not super fast, It handles well. Yeah, that's it. I was gonna say the interior is nice, but that's literally it. It's just a well-rounded car. Like, it's literally round, and it's also well-rounded. So I think overall it's a pretty good car. I do not regret buying it or owning it. Thoroughly enjoyed the past 6 months with the Nismo. If you have any other questions about the car or want to know anything else about the car, ownership, anything like that, message me on Instagram, Stockboys, link down below. It feels good to start making videos again. We're gonna start being consistent every Sunday, hopefully. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. Also, if you haven't already, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Once again, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I am so excited. I can't even tell you guys how excited I am for 1,000 subscribers. And we're just gonna continue growing, continue grinding, guys. Thank you, as always, so much for the support. It really does mean a lot. I'll see you guys next time with another one. Have an amazing rest of your week, guys. Also, did I mention we're almost at 1,000 subscribers? All right, see you later.